Good afternoon, y'all. I'm glad y'all are here. Thank y'all for coming. Welcome you for our little look into the children's book of prayer. And let's get going. Y'all watched as I put this together and got it made out. Now, I did not change very much in it. I just added to it. I didn't change the storyline or anything like that. I just kept it pretty much as it was with a dish adding to it. So I still got the two signatures, as you can tell. There's only still two signatures. I didn't add any more to that. I did bring in, I didn't add anything there. I did bring in a pocket here with some stuff in it. Put some goodies in this pocket. I will be decorating this pocket right here, right in front. And let me show you a little bit of what I put in there. I came across this, and I think it was probably a top to a card or something. And I just added that because I thought it was cool. So I'm putting it back in as I show you, or I may just leave it out. I put in a few little things. I put this little bunny rabbit because on the front of the book she is holding a bunny. So I put this little bunny rabbit and just a little thing to where they can think they can write stuff in on it. I also added what is called the little. I have a book of little angels, and so it's just little sayings from people about angels and whatnot. Good afternoon, Lisa McClure. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't mind if you crochet. That is just fine. At least I need you to be looking out for something this afternoon, okay? I'm not sure when you get your mail, but you should be getting something in the mail today. So I'll read it to you. It says, see that you do not look down on one of these little ones. For I tell you that their angels in heaven will always see the face of my Father in heaven. And the next little segment, this is written by John Greenleaf Whittier. Our lives are albums written through good or ill, with false or truth. And as the blessed angels turn the page of our years, God grant they read the good with smiles and blot the ills with tears. And the other side of this is remember though thy foes are strong and tried, the angels of heaven are on thy side, and the God is over all. That's just little sayings and little scriptures and whatnot. So I've got that book, so I added a page of that in here. And then, like I said, this is just an envelope, and I put it on a flap so it can flip over. Added some things because it was decorated cardstock. Still have the same page here. The same page here for writing on. Tried to leave as much as I could. I didn't want to overdo it with leaving open pages, but I did want to have open pages to where there could be some writing done. Put this in. Here's a flap here. Got that to where there could be some writing on in that. Things written down. Same thing here. Things can be written on here and on the other side. And again, I've got this, the original page, place to write. And then just a little place to write here. And then I have this flip over that flips over like this and places to write in it. And then I had this cardstock, so I'll put this on there. And then in this pocket, I did decorate the front of it. I don't know why I didn't decorate the front of the first one. But inside this pocket, let me see if I can get it out. Let me see if I can get some of this out. It may just be just a little bit, not as quite as much as I thought. Okay, that's part of it. So there's this, the pocket is right here. So inside there was a little reindeer with some butterflies, a little Twinkie. I don't know if it's a Twinkie or an Inchie, but I stamped a little flower and did some little decorating around it. A fox, and then just a little decoration that I had sitting around that I thought was cute, so I added it to it. You get these back in there. What I may do is put these in there after I get done because it's going to take a while to get them back in there. Then, like I said, another page right here, right behind it, right on. Again, the story is still intact. Did not change anything. I added what I call flower, um, a flower fold, which is probably probably a name for this, and I just don't know it. But the reason I call it that is because it looks like something flowers would come in that shape. And then I put little things in the pocket here. Then again, another page for writing. Here's a flip. Just flip it over. It gives you a writing place to write. Flip this over on this side. Whoops. Flip this over on this side. And you've got a little thing of being that. Big, small, dream, imagine, and believe, in happy place. So there she is. I thought she was really cute. I got her, I believe in happy now. And just a little place to write things down at. And again, another flip here that you can write things down on. Still in the story, we're in the first signature, and this is the last signature here, the first one. So it's still keeping the story going and alive. We have this here. We have this flip here for writing, front and back. We got this flip here for writing, the back of it. Then you come to the front, and you turn it all over like this, and you got this flip here with a little cluster in it, places to write. And this opens. Okay, wait a minute. Let me think about this. This flips. This is open up here at the top, right here at the top of this one. So you see these divots. That's where envelope is. There's a like I said, a little cluster. And then here is this one to open this up with more writing places. There's that. And again, like I said, I kept the story as it is. Writing place. Another pocket. I just put a little butterfly in here. I could put more in here. I'm not sure. Another place to write. Here's another pocket here without anything in it. What I am doing is I will be putting things in places that I've noticed I don't have anything in. And this, it says Bible study. I put in, let me pull these out, some Bible study notes. So this could be taken out and you can make Bible study notes and then place them back in here if you want to do that. I also have a writing space here. Prayers. This is a book that comes out. It is separate from the book. It is just for prayers. And I put pages in there that can be used to put people's names in or whatever prayers are going on. More journaling room, writing room. And then I put these are all stickers that were put on. And then here's another envelope that I have. This will come out all the way. It is considered a belly band. I'm not considering that because of the way it is, but it is considered a belly band because you can put things all the way through. And I may add a few more things to this. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling about it. If I feel like it's done, then it's done. Another writing area. Right now, I'm not done with it. I know I'm not. There's still things to add to it and whatnot. Place to write here. Flip that over. I'll probably add something to that. Place to write here and place to write there. Place to write here. And then it's bedtime. It's saying their prayers for bedtime. There's this here. There's writing here. There's room to write here. There's another pocket here. And it's got goodies all in it. And then this flips over. You have writing space here. You have that page there. And then that's it. That does it. So that's the flip through of this. I just want to let everybody see how far it's got, how it went so far. Like I said, I'm not done with it. There are still a few little things that I would like to put in it, kind of build it up a little more. This was very fun to do. I do have another one that I will be getting ready. I will actually, when I do the belly bands and the pockets and stuff on that one, I will go ahead and put it into, I'll come up and put it on to where y'all can see it done. I'll make sure that I come on and y'all can watch me do that. But that is basically it. The rest of the time here, I was just going to do some gel plating on some envelopes. So let's go ahead and get that going. Let me get this put away in it before it doesn't get any paint on it. Go get my envelopes out. Get my gel plate out. Get my acrylic board out here. We're getting our 8x10 little gel plate. Set up here. Let me grab some paint. Let's get us some paint out of here. I'm going to go ahead and get out what I think I may need. I'm not sure what that will be because I am, like I said, working on envelopes and I like to get them really good and grungy. So let's get those out here. Go. Well, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day and start of a new week. I'm hoping that the weekend was good for you. Here we go. Finish up getting these paints out. Here we go. Got moved on me. There we go. Get these up here where I can see them all. There we go. Let's see what we got here. We started this one. I still think we need a little bit more on it yet. We have this one here. I think this one's pretty much done. I mean, it's a little light on color here, but as far as this side goes, I think it's fine. Let's see what else we have in here. We have this one. I think I would like to get a little more color on it. So I'll put it over here for us to play with. I think this one's done, pretty much done. On that side anyway. I haven't started on the other. Let's see. I found when I was going through these last week when we were doing them, that I had done some of these. But this one I'd actually done a doily part of it. So I'm looking to see if there's any more backs that have started that I can work on, or if I'm just going to be working on. Let me see. Some of the fronts were started. I might go ahead and do these ones with the fronts started. Get them done up. Okay, these are ready for the fronts to start, so I will put them on the bottom. Let's get some glue out. I'm just going to blur it out easily, a little easy. Whoops, I didn't get me a blur. Anything to blur off on. Hold a second. Let me grab me something right quick. Where's my book? There it is. Here is a book. This will work. And I'll just put it over here. Put some of this blue on here. That's good. Let's go ahead and get some of it on here. Again, another good pull. Put that there. I'm going to go ahead and add some of this blue to this one, since I'm just needing little spots. I can come and pick it up. There. Some of this blue picked up here. Let's see if we can't get this pad a little more color on it. Just a little bit more. Let me just lay this down and see if I can't get any more of this paint off of it. Okay. Let that dry. Let's see if there's any more paint on that there. No, not really. Let's see if there's any more here. Just come off. A little bit, not much. Most of it stayed on there, so I'm going to get another color out. Okay. Just add a little bit of brown. Just to kind of give it a little darker color. Won't use much of that. I'm just going to come in here and tap this down here. And if at the end, you know, I go and I still am not liking something and I can't seem to get the paint on it, what I will do is I will do my braiding off on the envelopes. I'll just braid off on them. There we go. So got that done. Come in here. Okay, this is still wet. I'm going to leave it alone. See if there's anything else on the braid. Get that paint on there. I did get a little bit of brown. There it is, drying quickly. So I'll put it over there. Let me move this mouse. over here out of my way. There we go. It's a good place for it. Now, let's drain, let's drain. Let's go ahead and add a little more to this one here. Actually, I don't, this one's almost done, so I'm going to go ahead and add just a touch more on the edges there, and it'll be done. Okay. That's better. That's what I want. It's just to give it a little smooch there. A little smudgy. And I didn't even touch it that time, but it did pick up pretty much where I wanted it to. Am I going to leave it like that with this green? No, it's not grabbing me. It's not, this one's not done yet, and I can tell. I'm not done with that yet. That one is still wet. I'm just going to get a little bit of this, not much. I got a little too much on that other one. That's why it's not done. Just a little smear of it. Not even a smear, just a little quick pickup. That's what that is. A quick pickup. Maybe still wet. I'm going to see if I can't pick anything up with it. We're working a little bit off there. Because what we're trying to do is get as much off the plate as we can. Pick that grunge up. Got a little bit of it. A little bit of grunge going. Put that over there. This one we just finished doing. I'm going to call it done. I think it's the green is not overbearing, but yet it doesn't scream at you either. And we'll start working on the front sides of these. Let me get the ones I'm going to start the front sides of, because that way we can have them ready to go. These are ready for front sides. This is ready. I'm going to leave it alone because they're either done or they're not done. And you are not done yet. You're not done. You're still. Let's add another color here. We already used that green. So let's try a little purple. I know the color combinations kind of you're doing white with white and green, and that green and that. Yep. That's how you get that Mod Podge little look to it. That, and I still had green on my wear, so this ought to be exciting to see what this turns out being. Put that there. Go ahead. And that's under. There we go. I'm going to get the edges. I want some of this yellow backed out. So I just put a little bit of that on it, and it took care of it. And this one, let me put a little more here, is done. That is done. A little more here. You see all the different colors that are on the plate. Every time I put a color, I still have the chance of picking up one of the other colors. So that's why you don't see me cleaning my plate. I'm just kind of moving paint around on it and letting it do what it's going to do. This one's done. I want to break up that yellow a little bit, so I am going to do that because I think there's just way too much yellow. The same thing with the one over here that I have over here that we just did the front of. There's way too much blue on it, so I will just it with something else. Because basically you're just kissing it. It's just like a little smooch on the paper. You don't want to, unless you want to really get it in there, because you have a spot that for some reason is not. This is a lot of paint. Let me wear this good, because I put a lot more paint than I thought I had. Keep that prayer there. What I'm going to do is I want this right in the center, so I'm just going to drop it, tap it, pull it. See how that broke up that yellow real well. And as far as I'm concerned, let me get a little bit more here. Just that little bit, and that one's done. It's dry, but it's done. Then we have this one. Let's go ahead and do some of this on this. I'm tapping it because it's pretty much, I want it to pick up good. Broke up that blue a little bit. I want some of it over here. Picked up some here. Now this, I would like to have it all on here. So I will be laying it down and kind of pushing it down to make sure it picks up paint. And it did. It did pick up paint, and it also picked up some of the other layers that are underneath it. There's that. This is going to have to need some more paint to it. That one's done. Okay. With all these done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing the backs of them. I've got two that I'm doing the fronts of right now. I'm in the fronts of them. But I've got two that are going right now that I'm working on the fronts of already. So I will go ahead and continue with them and just add them to the ones I'm already doing. Now that right there tells you that the paint is dry. And I'm just getting the grunge, what grunge I can pick up without the paper, without the envelope. Which that's going to look real good. Look at that grunge. Isn't that nice? I'm going to let that dry a little bit more. Get this done up here. Okay, put some more down here. Go ahead and start these. The first layer, I'm going to lay the whole thing down. And this is wet, so I'm going to get ink on me. So, and as you can tell, because it didn't pick up all the paint, me laying on it and pressing on it, the paint's drying real quick today. Okay, let me go ahead and get some more paint on there. That needs some more. Let's see if there's any more on the. No, there's no more on the brown. Okay, let's go with Ultra Blue Deep. Ultra Blue Deep. Don't need any of that on my plate. I'll leave a divot in it. There we go. Let's look at that. Put it over here. Just a little added. Pick up. And some more blue. Quick pick up there. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are asking, what are you going to do with these, Michelle? What are you going to do with them when you get them up painted? Because they're from different places, if I can't remail them out, which I'm hoping to be able to get them painted enough that I'll be able to use them as regular envelopes that I have for. Because my main goal in doing this is to get them. Now, a lot of people will make journals with envelopes, these envelopes. I have done it. I have done a envelope journal before. It's just not one of the favorite things that I like to do. Good afternoon, Miss Doretha. How are you doing? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We're just doing some envelopes. I showed what I had done to the little golden book at the beginning here of the one that I showed what that I was showing how to get it bonded and all that. I went in and put some envelopes and belly bands and stuff like that on them. You doing well? Good. How's your daughter doing? Is your daughter doing good? You love my painting envelopes. Like I was saying, I will send them if I can get them painted enough to where you can't tell where they come from or what they're doing. I will use these. Other people, like I said, will make a journal out of them. I am not one of those who like or enjoy making um, journals. She's hanging on. Okay. Well, I have her on my prayer list, Doretha. Just put a little orange on top of all this. Kind of blur it out a little bit. Let's see. Some days are better than others. I can understand that. That's how it is for all of us. No, I haven't, Doretha. It'll probably be in the mail today. I told Lisa that she needed to watch her mail because she's got her package that I sent it once a month out. She should be getting that today sometime. That's a lot of orange. It didn't show up anywhere else. I'm going to use some more of this orange. Get a little bit more on this on the other pages there, other envelopes. And I said I was going to do something about this brayer too. And it's noise making. I forgot it needed help. Let's try this little one here. Like if I could cover up all the business, it says business reply and whatnot, then I could use it to send off to somebody else. Just put a normal stamp on it and go on. Put that up there. Put this one here. Picking up some grunge, which is always good. Don't worry about it, Doretha. It will come. Like I said, it more than likely will come today. The mail has been really strange. I mean, there are things that people have been sending out in November, and people aren't getting them until now, and they send them at the middle of November. So and it's not going to get any better because of everybody's shipping stuff for Christmas. It's not going to get much different for a while anyway. Trying to pick up some more of the scrunch is what I'm trying to do. There we go. With that one, it's covering it up pretty good. to cover up. Trying to make sure that what I'm working on is at least dry before I put it back on the plate. Okay, that one needs a background on it. And that one's back is good. It just needs more. More. Let's see. We're done brown, so I'm going to put it back there. Let's try some of this turquoise. A lot of paint out there. Maybe a little too much, but it's okay. We'll use it up. Get it kind of right off there. Okay. And you are in need of more. There we go. Let's let that dry off a little bit. Okay, let's get this here. Put that. I'm trying to get this right here to where you can't see it anymore. That's what my goal is with this envelope anyway. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. Let me go ahead and get the top here. Oh my God, that's better. Put some more of this one. See. There. So what have you been working on, Doretha? Have you been working on some stuff? I know Miss Lisa is crocheting while she's watching. She told me she was going to do that before I got started today. Put that over there. Just some pink out. Okay. Put some pink out here. Nope. See if you're dry enough. Nope. Enough. No. We're getting there. I mean, some of the stuff that's on here, I would love to keep on there to be able to be seen, but because of trying to be, let me think of the word, I'm trying not to upset other people. I am going to go ahead and try to cover it all up. Some of the stuff on here, I'd love to just let it stay, but I am not the only one that will be seeing these, so. Got a little bit of pink there. Let's see if I can get some more. There we go. I got just a smidge more. Put this up here. I'm gonna push it down. See if we can. Oh yeah, we got a little bit, but not much. Not much. Okay. I think there's any more on this square. painty hands today. I need to lighten this up a little bit because some of it is so dark. I'll kind of get some lighter paint in there. Okay. I don't want to leave these little dry things on my plate. Okay. Wait. Okay. Now I want to lighten this up a bit. Just enough to give it a little more. It's barely touching the paint, which is what I want. Get a little smear with that. Let me get a little more there. Cover that up. Some good place here. Use a little bit more. Gonna let this dry. I'm gonna add a little more to that, definitely. It needs it. Let me come back to this one. Like a lot of that on here. Here we go. A little bit of scrunch, not much. Too much of the blue on there. I will break that. I will knock that back with another color. Let's see if what we got on the border here. No, leave that. So I'm gonna do. Let's see what can use in this pale blue. On this side a little bit. That's good. That worked real well. Yeah, I like the sound of that. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but it's the sound of the paper. Kind of, I want to say it's kind of the sound of the paper ripping, but it's just coming off the mat. It didn't do it that time because I wasn't wanting it to. And doing it on both sides, I have to really look at them to see what side I'm working on, because there's a few that are almost done. They're almost done. I'm going to take a little of this here, because this one's almost done. Almost done. My bread's pretty empty, but I want to do just a flick and get, because there's nothing on this bread. Now I can tell there's really nothing on it. But it gives it a kiss of color. At least it doesn't look, it knocks that white down. There we go. Make sure this is cleaned off. There we go. Get some paint blue. Let's try some of this berry. Oh, that is not a problem. You would really laugh. It is held up right above my, on it. I have up here, I have oh, let me see if I can describe it. I have it, if you know what one of those poles are that people use for selfies, I have it mounted on one of those, and then we put the stick up in my shelving unit and wrapped it down, and so it's pretty much stable where it's at. It just hangs. I know for me, I get irritated because I feel like I'm so far off. Ooh, this paint is drying quick today. Let me get this going here. but it does good. I don't use my a regular phone. I don't even have a smartphone or anything like that. This is done on my computer. Um, the camera's attached to my computer, um, and I run it off through my computer. Um, I don't know, with me being so not tech savvy, that I could do what I'm doing now on a telephone. Okay, that's going to be a little bit more. Anything else left on you? Well, ooh, there's that sound again. Here it is. And it's not ripping paper off. That's what I was afraid of the first time I heard that noise. All it's doing is the paint that's dry, if there's any wet on it, it will pick it up with some of the scrunch from that's on the plate now. And then what I'm going to do is, because I know that all this is dry, I'm going to go through here, kind of grunge this a little more. See if that was going to pick up. That's what I was looking when I heard it grunge. Okay. Let me go like this on the back and see if we can pick up some of that. It's an idea. It is picking up little bits and pieces of it, but not much. Did I explain what you were wanting to know, Doretha? Because I am so non-tech savvy, it's not even funny. It took my husband a while to teach me how to do what I'm doing, because I'm so not into this. It took me a while to even go on YouTube, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I still don't. I'm trying my first time for Wednesday to do a pre-schedule. It's a pre-scheduled one, not recorded. I haven't done that yet. That kind of scares me. But pre-schedule a live to where it's on the schedule and everything, and I don't have to worry about it or think about it too much. Had to change a few things, but that was it. So that's my first time doing this. This is true. You bought all sorts of stands and this and that, and all you needed was some duct tape. This is true. I can understand that, Dorothy. Yes, I can. That and zip ties. Ooh, that just polluted that all up. This other side, so that's okay. We're just getting started with that. That won't even look like that when I'm done. Let's see. Dorothy, you're doing much better. You have so many followers. You're doing real good. I know you are. I've watched what you got going on, girl. So don't underplay that. I know what you got going on. You jumped. You were doing a great job before you even started. It was like, dang, this girl knows what she's doing. But you're into a lot of different stuff too. You're doing recipes and cooking and all kinds of different art. So I'm not going to let you get away with you don't know what you're doing for very long anyway. Now, a friend of mine is working on Zoom. You just trial, see things you enjoy. Yeah. I have a problem getting on live because my husband works from home, and he really didn't know what was going to happen, what me going live was going to entail. He didn't get that it's going to, he's going to have a door shut. He's not going to be able to come in here and all that. And I think that's got him. He's very used to coming into my workroom, is what we call it, my workroom, and talking and seeing what's going on. Where now he's not able to do that because if the door's shut, that's the sign I use that I am either live or about to go live. I mean, I'm either in a live or live myself. Let me tap on this and get some of this grunge picked up. Yeah, that's better. There we go. See if I can't get something. Now, if anybody who knows me knows dang good and well that this gel plate, where it's getting, is giving me some edginess going on here. But I am learning not to stress the small stuff and to go for it. I'll tell you one thing with this paint. If anybody wants my fingerprints, they can, by golly, come to my gel plate and get them. Because there is nothing, if not a bunch of my fingerprints on this thing. In a bunch of glue, in a bunch of, look at this. See my fingerprints on that? That's from me touching wet paint. There ain't nothing but me touching a wet paint. I think we tried that paint. Let's try some gray just because we can. So I invite you to do their live this week. Oh yeah, you're gonna do it. Me and Lisa, I have the best time when me and Lisa get together and do it, because you have somebody to work off of, to talk to. Where sometimes in here, I don't know how people do it who don't have people in their room, when they're talking, because I haven't got that. I haven't got there yet. I get very edgy when I have nobody, I'm here and I know nobody's even watching or hearing or anything. It makes me go, okay, do I need to be doing this anymore? But I just keep going. As long as I'm enjoying what I'm doing and I'm not getting, nasty people coming in and saying nasty things, and I'm happy. It doesn't, bother me. I might end up having to re-glue this envelope because it is actually, as I'm ripping it open, it's coming unglued. It is coming unglued. Let me see. Okay. Let's see what else we got on this folder. After it's this other glue. The book is trying to move on me. So we want to tap. I'm looking on the envelope where it may need it, and then I'm looking at the plate to see where the paint is still. There's some fingerprints for you. Hi, Penny. How are you doing? You're making fudge? Girlfriend, I will send you my address, and you can send me some of that, because I love me some fudge. I'm with you, Doretha. That just sounds good. Let's see if this is dry enough to add. Let me put some gray on this. If there's any more than gray, there isn't. Okay. Let's put some of this purple. Put some of this purple out. See if I can't get some of this purple on these envelopes. Now there's a technique that Carrie the Crafter uses. He gets his brayer off good. Kind of wears it off, has a lot of paint, but not too much. Then he takes it. I'm going to try this. And he does what you call kiss it. He goes, he just rolls it on there. It's like, I don't know how he does it. Maybe he rolls it Just, and you're barely touching it. That's what he does. He lays it down. He doesn't keep it standing open. So like, you just kind of touch it. Now I have a lot of paint down, but what I'm doing is I'm just barely putting the roller on it. It's just barely there. You can tell that it's getting on the edge there. It is getting on the edge. And I want some right there. So I press down a little bit to get more on that edge there. There we go. The reason I'm doing this with this one is because it's already done on one side. If I'm not careful, it will start getting too painty and it won't cover up what I want it to cover up. It'll just have to wait. I'm being impatient. This is called paper doing. Impatient. I need to let it dry good before I start tacking it again. See, that's still damp. That's still damp. See if I can't get a little more of this on here. Didn't rip any. See if we can't get it on this. No. I was hoping to get a little grunge on this. Yeah, I got a little bit, not much. Just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit more of this purple. I'm going to try and knock that blue back a little bit, not much. Just going to put it a little bit on there. Sending kind of blobs is what I'm doing because I know the paint is thick. I'm able to go in there and just blob it where I want it. Cut this blue back a little bit. There we go. See how it's cutting that blue back to where it's not as bluey looking. And as I'm working on this side, I'm looking at this side. That is awful red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that dry. Then I may go and I have a different color that I'm working with. I may touch this up the back of this one because it is so red. Let me get the paint of this. Go. Get this one here. This part has no paint on it. Get that. Go. Get this here. Go. Gonna add a little cream. Some of them I won't do with the cream. Some of them I will. Some of them I won't because they're already, the gray was a little, I did too much gray on them, and the calmer colors aren't going to show up as well as they are on some of the other envelopes. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Right here. I did, Doretha. Mine went out this past week. Last week. They went out last week. So yes, I did make my cards. If you watch the I can't think of the right word. If you watch the stream that I did with the with the wax seals that I put on the cards. That's what I was doing. Is I was putting them on the back of the Christmas cards. That looks good. This front may almost be done because I'm liking it. No, they were just what they were. What I used was the was wax, the wax seals that I used. Yeah, with and I used the stampers on them. I'm gonna do that again sometime soon because I want to send out packages, and when I send them, I would like to get some of the seals with the flowers on them and stuff into other people's hands. So I will probably do. I'm gonna punch this with this right quick. There we go. That broke up that red, and that's going to be perfect. Let that sit there for a little bit. No, that's good. Okay. Are you doing cards this year, Doretha? I know a lot of people who aren't. I had about 45, I think is what I ended up. 45, 48, something like that. Because I got going and I didn't. I just kept going. So that's what I did. I just did them up. Bitch, let me give me a drink here real quick. Let's see. Just got you. You need a darker color. Let's see if there's anything left in this square. Okay, there's nothing on here, so it's not going to hurt me to brew on this. Because all it's picking up is grime, which is great. Grime is always wonderful to pick up. So let me do that again here. Just giving it a kiss of color and bring it up from the back. Getting more grunge. Grunge. I'm not going to do this a lot on the back of others. I could, but I'm really needing them to dry a little faster than what they're drying. I am impatient. I start doing this, I want it done yesterday. Let's see if there's anything else left on this bread. There's not. If there was, it had already come off. And there was a little blue. Let me just kind of peel this around a little bit and see what else we can get off here. Just a little different grunge, which is good. That one is ready for me to do the other side, except for these corners. Let me get me another color here. I'm gonna go with some beige here. Is it? Yeah, it's one beige. Ruth, do you find it easier for you to do your streams because you're on a phone and you can bring it with you wherever you go? Is that easier for you? Because I don't think my husband would like me live as much as I would like to go live. Let's put this way. As much as I would like to go live, I don't think he would like me going live as much as I would like to. Go. We'll get this here. There we go. Get it here. Not there. The thumbprint there. Okay. Go ahead and see if I can't cover up those fingerprints. All right, that's ready to go. Here, hold on a second. Not quite. There we are. That's ready. We'll need to work on the other side when it gets dry enough. You have a donated computer, but you've learned to use it. That's good, Doretha. Hey, any computer is a good computer, as far as I'm concerned. Um, I am just blessed that my husband really likes me to have what I need. If I want to do something really, really bad, and he knows I do, he will make sure that I have what I need to do it in. I need to put some more of this paint on here before it dries. There we go. This is almost done, I'm going to say. Almost. Just lay it over here. I'm going to go just like that and kiss that back with that. Kiss you up here, kiss you there, and peel. Okay. A lot of fingerprints here. Let's see if we can't cover some of those up. We got probably one more color to do, and then this one will be totally done. One more color, I'm thinking we'll do it. I'm not going to use that color. Let's use some red. Take some red on them, and some of these will be done. Now you record, don't you? First, you record and then you put it up. I haven't tried that yet. I need to try it. Where am I almost done at? On the back of that. Let's try some of this. Okay, you want to be on there? Be on there. Okay, I need it kind of in the center here. Pull that up. Got some more here. Pull that up. Let's see. Let me get some of this. Dry my hands out. There we go. Let that sit there for a little while. Okay, this is dry. So this one side, I'm going to give it a little kiss in this red right here in this area. This is all pale. It's all colored. It's not, I mean, I know it's coming out white, but actually it is a cream color, so it is covered. This is covered with cream also, but it's a little light, I think, where I really don't want it being too light. There. Even that little bit helped it. So it is time for it to go on the other side. It has some fingerprints on it, but I think it just adds to character. Just adds to its character. Okay. Let me do a little bit more on the edges of this one here. Just kind of redden it out is what I'm doing. Okay. And that actually on the back here, that finished that off. Except for this little corner here. I've got this edge right here that for some reason is not taking any paint. But that's okay. It could try to not take paint, but it won't last long. So, and I've got a little bit, this front's got a little bit more to go, but it's almost done. It's almost ready to be put aside to be done. Okay. Let's see. There. Let's get some of this coral blush. I think we made some with the beige and the red, but never hurts to have a little more on there. There we go. Man, I felt paint fly up here and hit me. Guess not. Look, when we get done, wanna. There we go. Let's see if we can get some of this on here and break up this gray. Again, I got my fingerprint, not my prints, but the fact that I was doing it with my fingers. It got that. Now, after I get them done and they're dried and everything's done, I will do some stamping on them. I may even do a little more paint. You know, when I get them done from here, I may do different stuff with them. I think that's enough of that color. Break up this blue a little bit. Break it up here in that color. Let's get some more paint out. You have this one here. Just like this. And this is going to have some more because I'm going to bring that out a little more. Like I said, what I'm trying to do is make sure I'm covering up anything that may offend other people or upset people. I don't know why. I usually don't care, but I'm trying to behave myself. Which, if you know me, is a hard thing for me to do. Just to behave. This little bugger is still wet, I think. I'm going to give it a kiss with this. Ooh, there was more on there than I thought there was. That's okay, though. Let's see what this did. Oh, that's good. That turned out well. We'll just come over here and get some of this grunge stuff off on it. There we go. Okay, much better. This still has a lot to do with the front side. This one I would call, I'd call it John, but there's still got too much blue in the front. So let me see. I can't get some grunge going on this. Yeah, there we go. We're getting a little bit in the blue, that pink, and that cream, that orangey color. Coral. Maybe we're getting some of that. There we go. This still needs some more. I was about to call it done, but it's still got too much white in it. There's still, you can still see the address, the return address for this. So I'm gonna give it some more time. That needs time. That needs time. This needs time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say it's about time that I let y'all go. We've been at this for a little over an hour now. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming and spending time with me today. I also want to thank the ones that are watching this on replay. Thank you for coming and seeing what I'm up to today. I want y'all to know that I love y'all. I'm praying for y'all. And I will see you on Wednesday when we're doing our Bible study. And I'll see y'all then. Bye.